juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine, like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track.
And this does give over the Rumble here to Zeus, which has been a lane-dominant pick, great for team fights later on as well. And even with repeated nerfs, Rumble has just kind of still been king of the top lane. And to pick the Azir into the Talia is quite bold. We've seen a lot of our top junglers pull that out, Peanut included. They're looking for the Poppy that's open here instead as well. Somewhat of a flex, but likely to go into Peanut's hands.
We'll see, though, if they end up committing to that Poppy in the jungler in the support role for the side of HLE. They do have options. And it looks like they're going to go for the Rel for Delight and lock Peanut into that support role. So, the turret, so the team does need to be a little bit concerned about that.
Ruler gonna burn his cleanse already. Tons of damage going into him, and even the flash forward! Auto gets it done, and Viper and Delight just outplay.
This is instant, but the damage is already done. Really nice follow-up there from Viper. Gets the final auto.
Peanut as well going to be bullied here out of the river.
He's there. Peanut, again, I talk about those pressure points he's always looking for. Now Ruler flashless. He is in big trouble.
Yeah, Ruler's just dead. There's no way to get out of this one, and they're just trying to keep Duro around as well. They're going to give this kill over to Viper, and now Duro is going to flash away, so they get another.
Well, there was when we last looked at it. He was like a few camps ahead. Not anymore, apparently.
Well, it's not old Rel, so not going to be able to take the Dragon away, but they are keeping Kenyon around, and they do.
Just see a rotation over from Zeus, by the way, here as they look to collapse potentially.
Yeah, they're kind of up against the wall. That Hex Flash, very confusing. Chovy in a lot of trouble. He will flash out, though, and now it's just Duro who looks to be going down. The question is who gets the kill. It will be Zeka, so on the Rumble. I say that, and yeah, backing in the bush. He will have to flash away. A lot of needles go in, but I think this is an overcommit here.
Reads the play, comes up here, knows Duro is missing and can now defend, but Chovy.
Can Delight save his top laner? Delight's going to take a ton of damage, but he's still Rel, and he's able to just hop away. Speak of the devil. We have Duro on the gank here, and they know that he's in the bush. Zeus about to figure this out, and he just flashes over the wall, but that is a Nautilus with his own flash. Does not have depth charge, though. Gonna ult the wave, and it's just a 1v2 here. Do they have enough damage? Yes, they absolutely do. So we do have some for the side of Gen G, but Ruler's basically not a champion right now. Are they still going to fight for this?
No.
Well, the answer is absolutely not, because, well, they just lost 2 people to the Poppy ult, and yeah, Gen G going to be looking for it, but again,
TP.
Let's see how this one is going to go, as that is a big flick on Azeka, who also just throws his ult out somewhat reflexively, and now HLE, they're going to look for Duro actually on the left side here, might be able to get him. The Rumble ult does come down, and he's just trying to zone, but meanwhile, Delight goes in, and they're doing this all without Zeka, who is now looking to TP, and this fight is going to go to Peanut, who does pick up that first Mountain Drake for the side of HLE. As now Zeka's here, and Gen G are between a rock and a hard place. Zeka is going to get knocked up. They're trying to go in onto this one and get a trade in Canyon with the help of Ruler. And now Gen G are turning this fight around. They lost the Drake.
But Peanut is going to look for a gank here. Chovy way up in the lane.
Yeah, Chovy thought he was safe. Let's see if he can wall away on time. Looks like the answer's no, as Peanut's on top of him. But Zeus is very far away. Chovy just going to flash out of this one, as now he goes for the wall. But that's a Poppy. You can't get away from the Poppy by using your wall. And Peanut sits him down. Meanwhile, though, Gen G are going to go for this Otacon. They say, well, you committed heavily to the top side of the map. So who wins this fight?
Look at Viper. Look at Viper. They're getting shredded. If he lands a piercing arrow, it would do so much damage.
Well, let's see what happens on this fight. A lot of damage already coming out here from Zeka, as the smite will be 100% to the side of Gen G. And now the TP just dies immediately. And they turn on a Delight as well. A big sweep here from Viper. It's alone. The damage doesn't go through. And it's only Viper that can get this one done. And it looks like Duro will have to be sacrificed once again. But already the Otacon was picked up by Gen G. Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens on this one. We got the Rumble Ultimate this time, but it's just going to go the way of Gen G.
Solutions happen. You know, Hanwha criticized all year for taking big leads and kind of playing with their food a little bit. This is Gen G. You can't do that against this team or you will lose your lead. As Peanut's going aggressive, Rel showing up here too. Keen in some trouble. TP.
Yeah, TP's coming in. I think with the three of them, they should be able to get this one down. The Gwen can shred a bit more through the Poppy compared to other champs, but eventually you're not going to win a 1v3, and that will...
Or look for a pick.
Wall's going to come down, and that's...
Clear the vision quickly, though. Now Hanwha Life don't have that setup we were heralding them for on the Dragon.
Well, they're going to force Peanut to come over.
Chovy on the flank.
Gen G will be the ones that are in position on an objective.
Wait, they have the wall.
Like this. The wall does come down, and the damage, it's not quite there at the same time, and now Duro's going to get caught in the front. Gen G kind of scrambling here, taking a bunch of damage. Now Delight going in, looking for the engagement. He gets blown up. But meanwhile, Canyon now, Zeus flashes over the wall. He's going to trade 1-for-1, but Duro is down as he does get taken out here. The chase here onto Keen, and they also get that TP out of Keen.
I mean, it's a Jin comp. You know, you just don't really have great damage. As Chovy may be caught.
When it comes to the team fights, I feel like...
Ruler?
He had cleanse, he's fine. It could have been worse for Ruler, so that's, I think, the bigger concern rather than what really happened here.
Well, looking for Peanut, I suppose, and they might just be able to get him. He's caught out as the angle from Chovy locks him in.
Gwen on this Baron.
Look at the Baron.
Close.
The Varus poke is so deadly around this Baron, though, but Viper did miss that first Q.
It's 5v4. Duro does get pretty low. The equalizer only going to hit Chovy, and they're keeping this Baron least. I think Gen G are in a good spot here. Zeka and Viper trying their best to do the damage, but now even Zeus is taking a ton, as now the engage does come in from Delight, but he goes down immediately, and Canyon's not even looking at the fight. He just wants the objective, as he will get it. And now Ruler alongside of Chovy, so many low health bars, and in goes Canyon. They will look to clean up the fight. Viper is all alone by himself in a 1v3, flashes forward to try to score the win, but he will not be able to, and it's a triple kill. Did you see Chovy's items? He's got a Magize in this game and a death cap. Now Keen, what's going on here? He goes in by himself, and Gen G are like, wait.
This is a rough time here for Gen G.
Gen G want to go for the fight, actually. They're going to open up as that ult is not going to hit here from Peanut. He's taking a ton of damage. In goes Canyon. Peanut's dead! And that means the smite is easy for Canyon.
We look at the gold, we look at the map control.
Delight?
Gen G's game to lose.
Oh boy, Delight just going to get caught out here. And
Chovy looking for a cutoff here. No vision on him right now. As the wave comes in, they will see him.
Trying to go for something, but look at the damage that they do to Peanut, and he snipes him from miles away. Even when you've got a lead, they will come back.
Get to see Keen's point of view. And it was the last needle.
Once again, I mean, this composition with the Jin has so much space
They have so much damage. It's incredible the amount of damage they have on the Baron. It's going to force them over. Duro trying to hook his way away from this one. The wall comes down. The Poppy ult not going to hit. It's now Delight trying to force the fight here. Duro is pretty low. And actually a decent angle here. Canyon getting pretty low himself. Keen is by himself as well. HLE might have found the one angle to win the fight, but Chovy's still alive. Ruler sniping from very far away. Looks pretty good still for HLE, even though Chovy is chomping them down. You have a ridiculous amount of Baron damage here for HLE with almost full build Azir and Rumble. And even the Varus, even though he is lethality, can do a decent amount. Now Keen just gonna start attacking Delight, who's taking so much, and he's gone! He's just out of the fight, just like that, as Chovy getting pretty low. Zeus gonna flash on in, but Chovy's got his Zhonya's, and he will be able to survive there. Takes a bit of damage. But right now we've got Delight, who is down. Chovy gets the pick again! You will not stop this man!
And Peanut can look for the steal.
He has flash.
This could be big.
It's 5v3, and it's really just going to come down to Peanut and see if he can get in there. The damage is being done by Keen, though. He's running Viper down, and that's going to zone Peanut away as well, who is being shredded. And Cannon getting to work on the turret. And now we got a bit of damage into Duro. He is going to hook away. And at least on the life, they're keeping them out of this one for now, but the wall is going to come down, and the Poppy ult knocks away the Xin Zhao. But Peanut, he puts himself in such a bad spot, and Keen will live for now, but he gets poked down by the Rumble and the Azir, so he's out of the fight himself. Duro pretty low at the same time.
clearing this wave here as Genji did not get that inhibitor.
All right, Chovy, he is just, look at the damage on this Talia, it's insanity. And now Canyon is frontlining for the team. You got a zoning Jin ult at the same time. Nobody's able to follow up on this one. Zeus getting incredibly low, and he will be taken out. Nothing that Viper can do. And that will be this mid inhibitor going down at least.
The big thing is, though, look at the death timer on Zeus. Elder spawning in 30. I'm not sure they can end right now.
Canyon, he just walks in.
This could change things.
Up dies, and now they got to go for the fight here. Duro, look at a sacrifice for the team, but Canyon goes down. And that might just be a bit too much for Chovy and Ruler.
Mid and top. They're not really going to be able to...
Chovy's coming in here.
I don't know about this.
So you have to back away.
Yeah, he's just going to get ulted away. Peanut's gonna...
Chovy doesn't have ult. I thought he was going to look for a wall there.
Yeah, mid hit two. That'll go pretty quickly.
Zeka's going in there. He's going to do a taunt to Chovy, who has to flash. They got the equalizer until they got in. Chovy is down. And they've got a cannon minion here too, HLE. How far do you want to push it? They're looking for the inhibitor.
Well, I guess they can't neutralize that.
No, I don't think so. Bit of a greedy play from Chovy. He is punished.
All right, Chain's going to go down. Look at the damage from the Azir and the Varus.
Now, there's no wave here just yet, but another one's coming. And I don't know, with 45 seconds until Chovy respawns, I think Hanwha should be able to end here.
They don't have the same wave clear. They gotta stack up.
They gotta block it.
They gotta stack up and keep the minions alive, and HLE are gonna do exactly that. We got the Peanut ult, not gonna hit anything. Keen, desperate to try to stop the minions from hitting the base. He will go down, but HLE, they wanna end the game right here. And right now, they get a kill out to Canyon. They get a kill out to the turrets, and HLE are gonna make it happen in game one.